Kyle did not take this Surfshark deal, and now he is legally married to a fruit, his face is used to sell invisible pants, and someone else.
Yo, what is good, y'all? Look, and welcome back to another YouTube video today. So in today's video, we are going to be covering and also interviewing Sam Gaming. Due to his recent fallout with the YouTuber that is known as Steak. And look, before we do get into the full interview with that we had with Sam Gaming regarding the YouTuber known as Steak, we are going to be going over some of the context in this video that will piece up this situation a little bit more. So Sam Gaming and Steak were originally friends because they met through like the packing com, and like they collabed on multiple like packing videos on multiple occasions, right? So pretty much whenever Sam Gaming tried to leave the packing community due to like how crazy the packing community actually is, like I can say this myself, I was in the packing community, like it's really this bad because like there, you know, you have swatters, you have the extorters, like all these people really do that in the packing com. Like it's a dangerous community. They do put children at like in harm, you feel me? Like they actually do that. But like besides that, yeah, so Sam Gaming and Steak, they were friends and they had a fallout because Steak wasn't like, he was trying to keep him in the packing community whenever Sam Gaming wanted to leave the packing community due to him getting swatted and, you know, situations like that, and like actually seeing the toxic side of the packing community. And I am going to be showing some of the message logs of the messages that Sam Gaming had with Steak, of him trying to keep him in the packing community. So as you can see in this first screenshot up here on the screen right now, it is Steak saying to Sam Gaming, bro, why haven't you done like a face reveal video? LOL, such an easy banger for you, like 200k to 500k views. And then Steak sends like a picture that they took together at VidCon, Sam Gaming and Steak. And then he said, since you did this, and then Sam Gaming said, I'm working on more important projects. I'm not doing packing anymore, so I gotta grind with the new content. And then Steak says, that is new content. And like, look, I understand if Steak is trying to give him like new content ideas, but like at the end of the day, like Sam Gaming can really do like, he can do whatever he wants, you feel me? Every individual creator has the rights to do whatever they want to do with content, no matter what. Like if they build their fan base off of something else, if they want to move into something different, they should be allowed to, you know what I'm saying? Obviously it won't be like the same like fan base that they had like as they grew, but it's like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, now as we move into this next screenshot, it is Sam Gaming saying, ever heard of Aiden Edits versus Werner Edits? So that's pretty much the type of content he was moving into, like edits, you know what I'm saying? So, and then Steak says, no bro, I'm telling you, you can get 200k views and spend literally 30 seconds. It's such a no-brainer. So he's still pushing that narrative like after the screenshot that I showed before, so yeah. And then even after that, as you can see in this screenshot right here, Sam Gaming sends like an example of what his content is going to be. And he says, you know, this is pretty much my new content, whatever. And then Steak says, that is so stupid. I'm sorry, but bro, you have actual talent. Do not quit packing. LOL. And also keep this in mind. So Steak is like, he's in his 20s, like 24 or something. I'm not sure if that's the actual age, but he's in his 20s. And Sam Gaming is, I think, 14 or so. He's a younger individual. So it's like, I mean, you feel me? Like a grown man, like trying to like keep him in like the packing community. Like it's kind of weird. You feel me? Like it is weird in a way. I'm gonna keep it real, but like, and then as we move into this next screenshot right here, it is Sam Gaming saying packing isn't any better. And then Steak says, yes, it is if you do it ironically. Then Sam Gaming replies with, I'll have a video in the future on why I quit packing because it's really bad. Then Steak says, lame, you letting your ego get the best of you. Packing 1000% still has an audience. And then Sam Gaming said, bro, Steak, lock in, boy, do your stream. and stop worrying about me, gang. And this right here is the last screenshot, but it is Stakes saying, really do not appreciate you leaking my DMs to your entire server. I was trying to help you and you just made fun of me. Not cool, bro. Then Sam Gaming replies with, sorry, I just find it pretty ironic that a grown man wants me to continue doing that shit, gang. I know I'll fall off because of that shit, but I'm tired of doing the same shit that doesn't sit right with me. I'm just some kid. I'm no badass. And then Stakes says, I was trying to help you, lol, but whatever. And honestly, I'm 100% on Sam Gaming's side here because, like, me and myself, I've done content switches before, and like if I had someone trying to keep, like I've actually had people try to keep me in the same community and like keep posting the same videos, but it's like even whenever I was doing packing, it's very mentally draining content. I'm gonna be honest, like especially if you're not staging it and you're doing it like originally, it's very mentally draining. So I feel for that, you feel me, personally. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? But now we are going to be getting into the full interview that we had with Sam Gaming featuring Epic M1. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Craving the latest tech, cameras, appliances, and more, but low on cash or credit?
Sam Gaming 01, who are you and what are you known for?
All right, so hello everybody. Let me just introduce myself for the people watching. I'm Sam Gaming 01. Basically, I am known on YouTube for making this Discord packing content, and basically it's just where you have a roast battle for like other people on Discord, right? And I'm basically known for doing that type of content, and I'm basically like an off-brand Pack God. If y'all don't know who Pack God is, he has over like 5 million subscribers on YouTube. And I basically got inspired by him because he made the same type of content, and then I made the same content. And then I like slowly racked in all of these views from making that content, right? But then I stopped making that content, and as a result of me stopping this content, I've been getting a whole load of backlash, and I've been getting negative comments from a very popular YouTuber, someone who I suspected would never like say stuff like what I'm about to talk about. So yeah.
Okay. So, next I'll ask, how did you meet the popular YouTuber Steak?
All right, so it's a pretty crazy story actually. So, at the time Steak was in his Bella the Wolf and Pat God era on his YouTube channel, he was randomly scrolling on YouTube on one of his live streams one day until he just searched up Bella the Wolf on the YouTube search tab. And then he ended up with one of my videos. Then he watched it. It was so good. And he sent me a friend request on Discord. And then that's when we got to talking, and then we started making collabs. And yeah, that's how we met.
Okay. So, with your content, was it ever like scripted in a way?
No, surprisingly.
All right.
That's why like I only had like 10 videos of packing, because I had to like find out like which videos were good. I had to, because obviously I can't just get people in a call. Like that would be just stupid. Like I can't just script my videos like that. Like I just want pure like reactions out of people, right? Even if they mute me. And I know that Pack God did script his videos, but I wanted to be different than that, in which I feel like that's what kind of made me different in the Discord packing space, because I didn't script any of my videos. However,
Okay.
I will say all of my roasts were not just coming off the top of my head. Like I did have a notepad that was like written down with all of my roasts. That's all I will say.
The Pack Bible. Okay.
We all used to have those.
I never used the Pack Bible personally.
I did. Remember me and Tam, it was like back then, back in 2021. Me and
Yeah.
Tam had
You and Chandler had the same one. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. We had the server and we had like, you know, pack lines.
Yep. All right. Next I'm gonna ask. So you had the raw, authentic content. You just get the reactions, and then you turn them into edited, entertaining videos for your audience. So when you started appearing on Steak's live stream, how did it differ from like packing for his live streams to packing for your content?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by that. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, were Steak's live streams scripted?
That's a pretty crazy question. I'm just gonna.
I mean, like, not in the form of like it was all his videos fake, but like, would he have like a cue of like, okay, at this time you join this VC, or at this time you say a certain line? Like, would it be shit like that?
Yes, and I will get to that soon if you guys will let me show DMs with Steak later.
For sure.
But yeah, if you guys want, I can show DMs whenever you guys want me to. If you guys ask me, I'll just show everything.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Okay, Five and Swag, do you have any questions before I start talking about the drama and where it went wrong?
As a matter of fact, I do got one. I got like two questions. One, so you mentioned how. So I know you mentioned this before. No, give me 2 seconds. I know I just had it in my mind.
All right, I got like one question. Did you notice how bad the packing com was, like whenever you first joined, or did it like take time to really like realize how bad it was?
Yes. When I first joined the packing community in 2023, before I started making the packing videos, I thought it was just Pack God. Like, I thought it was just Pack God's Discord community and all that. I didn't realize that there was like actually like a whole entirely different community, kind of like separate from Pack God. Well, not really separate, but like a bigger community outside of Pack God.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, when you was in the packing community, right?
Yeah.
How many people have you encountered that were threatening to dox you and do stuff like that? Because I was looking at your YouTube video where you was exposing the packing community, right? So I'm just wondering, before that, how many people like threatened to do stuff to you like that?
You know, that's a pretty crazy question because coincidentally, I literally just got a threat message like yesterday of somebody in the listing server talking about, yo, I'm going to get this guy to dox you and we're going to send pizza to your house. So I'm not going to lie, like ever since I exposed the packing community, it's been pretty recent and it's been kind of like frequent. I wouldn't say it's from like a lot of people, but overall, ever since I've been making the packing content, I've only been getting threatened by like maybe like 10 people max.
And my second question is, has Steak ever tried to get you to stage just live stream for him?
You said what?
Has Steak ever tried to get you to stage a live stream for him?
Yes.
Oh, hey, I want to go to a bit further detail into that.
Yeah.
Can you go a bit further detail, just a small little more details into that?
Yeah, I got you. So he never told me to script a live stream on my channel specifically. It's all on his channel since we were doing all the collabs. But every single time we would do a collab, he would say stuff like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna do this live stream, right? We're both gonna get into a call and then you're gonna roast me and then that's gonna be the entire live stream. So I'm gonna react to one of your videos, right? And then after that, I'm gonna call you and then we're gonna talk and then you're gonna start roasting me and then you're gonna leave the call and then that's gonna be the live stream."
Okay.
All right. Well,
anybody else got any questions?
So now let's get into when things went bad. So you mentioned how after you began quitting the packing community, that's when things went wrong with a very big YouTuber known as Steak. So how did that situation start with Steak?
All right, so this is a pretty long story, so buckle in, everybody watching. So
you're lucky I'm eating right now too.
Perfect starter pack. Oh my. Okay. All right, so basically, have you guys ever heard of VidCon? I'm pretty sure you guys might have heard of
that's
it.
A yearly thing that creators go to.
Yes. So basically,
did you meet Rico the Giant?
No.
Okay, well, keep going.
So yeah, basically, I was there, right? I attended my first ever VidCon, and luckily for me, Steak was also there. And actually at VidCon, me and Steak met up and we took a picture together. I'm pretty sure if you guys scroll down far enough into my community tab, you guys will see the picture with me and Steak.
I remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, basically that was that, and VidCon ended, pretty well. But the day after VidCon ended, Steak DM'd me talking about, "Yo, bro, why don't you do a face reveal video?" And then that question, alone, I don't really know where it came from, but from that singular DM, everything just went straight up just hell just broke loose. And I will show you guys right now to have a reference here so you guys can see. So yeah, if you guys will look on my screen here, here is my first ever DM with Steak. He friend requested me, and then that's when we started talking, all of that. Also, I'll show you guys when we just scripted the stream. Yeah, we can do that, blah, blah, blah. Let's plan it, and then can you roast me?
Actually,
Yeah,
wait, that's
all that.
important. That's also important because we can also expose Steak for like, you know, if we're doing the expose video, we could definitely expose Steak for like picking streams and shit.
Yeah, please take note of this. Let's plan on it. Can you roast me? And then later this week, we do you and Pat God. Please take note of that. Because that's a, you know.
David, the movie.
I will not be afraid.
Yeah. All right, we're going to go to these new DMs. So basically, right, this is the photo where me and Steak actually, like, met each other. You know what I'm saying? And then he just asked, yo, why haven't you done, like, a face reveal video? And then I replied with, I'm working on more important projects, and I'm not doing packing anymore, so I have to grind with new content. Please take note of the fact that I said I'm not doing packing content anymore because it's pretty relevant to what his attitude switches up to later in these messages. He says that is new content. What are you talking about? And then basically here I just tell him what my new content is, and I send him like a TikTok of basically what my new content's gonna be, because my new content is gonna be like editing, right? Like it's just gonna be like TikTok edits basically. And since I told him I'm not doing packing anymore and I showed him my new content, he just straight up said, that is so stupid. I'm sorry, but you have actual talent. Do not quit packing. Then I just started like rage baiting him and saying packing isn't any better. And it's pretty crazy that he says this next. Yes, it is if you do it ironically. I want to just remind you guys that this is like a 24-year-old man that like saying that
packing,
any content that is not packing is stupid. Like it's pretty crazy. And then I said I'll have a video in the future on why I quit packing because it's really bad, in which I did. I released it about a week ago as a recording. Then he just straight up goes off of the rails and he just gets pissed off by just saying, you're letting your ego get the best of you. Packing 1000% still has an audience.
No,
and even though that's not even true, because if you go to Pat God's YouTube channel and go to his most recent video, his viewers, like, he literally lost like 50% of his viewers. Like, if you go to his like later videos, right? Like, he literally had 50% more of his audience than he has right now. So it's just like a straight up lie he just said. And he's saying all of this to try to get me to continue packing so that he can react to my packing so that he can get revenue off of my packing. And I know this because, you know, everything will add up here pretty soon to what I just said. And he was streaming, and that's when I just ended it off by just saying, lock in and do your stream. And then the next day, right? This is when Steak literally just got so pissed that he just did something actually insane. So during this time period, through June 22nd to June 23rd, I had posted in my Discord server, pinging everyone, basically rage baiting Steak by like screenshotting this message right here by saying, this is a 24-year-old man that wants me to continue doing Discord packing. Steak saw that, right, and then went into my DMs confronting me saying, I really do not appreciate you leaking my DMs to your entire server. I was trying to help you and you just made fun of me. And then I replied by saying, I find it pretty ironic that a grown-ass man wants me to continue doing that stuff. I know I'll fall off because of it, but I'm tired doing the same stuff that doesn't sit right with me. I'm just some dumbass kid. I'm no badass. And then Steak just said, I was trying to help you, lol, but whatever. And then this is where things just go crazy because he unadded me on Discord right after that. So basically, he just said, oh my gosh, no, I was just trying to help you. And then he just unadds me on Discord so that I can't say like anything back to what he just said. And I can have no more contact with him like forever. And then that's where it pretty much ended for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we picked up all that. All right, so now, before I get on to the next question, 5, Swag, you have any questions for that?
I've got one in particular.
Yeah.
What made him want to get mad over this over you wanting to like do something different? Like, is it like really about? Did he really just like want views off of packing videos and entertainment for his 9-year-old viewers to see? Because it sounds like he was really being egotistical.
Yeah. Like, 2 questions, right? Well, not really 2 questions. Like, one main question. Why would you suddenly switch up your mood so quickly and then get mad because I'm not doing packing anymore? Is it because you realize that I'm not going to do the content that your 9-year-old viewers like, right? So that you can't make any more money off of my content?
Like, he's still gonna be making money, just not by packing. He does not realize that. Like, is he that broke?
And there's really no other explanation, because basically he was making the excuse that, oh, he was just trying to help me. How is telling me that my new content is ass helping me? Like, you're saying all of this to a 14-year-old child in fucking his freshman years that about to drop out of high
24.
school. Like, what were you expecting me to say with what you just said? Like, what did you expect my response to be?
Like,
I don't know how you expected me to take that. Like, who says that? Like, who just says that to any YouTuber? Like, at least be respectful.
Like, bully the little kid for no reason. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, telling somebody that their content is ass just because you can't make any more revenue off of it is not helping you. You're just straight up shit talking.
Exactly. He knows that. He's a grown ass man. He should definitely know that. But no, he acts like a child. So, not surprised.
Dude, he's literally a 10-year-old in a 24-year-old body, bro. There's nothing else to say about him. So yeah, that's basically my answer to your question.
Yeah.
All right, and 5, do you have a question?
Nah.
Okay. So now, fuck, what was I gonna get into? Damn it. Give me a second.
Take your time. We
Yeah,
not going
sure.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I'm eating. I'm still eating. I'm cutting up steak right now.
Best has
Ironically.
Damn.
Ironic is here. I know.
Steak does seem very stuck on packing, though. He has to move on.
He is. I literally can tell he is. He really is.
Cause you know what's crazy? I feel like ever since, right, like that whole drama like happened in the DMs. The drama's like still going on, by the way. Like it's still like happening, and I'll get into the stuff later into the drama here pretty soon. But like ever since that last DM that Steak sent to me, his content completely just like it just completely fell off. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not talking about in like viewers. I'm talking about his entire like content, like the content itself, because literally all his content is now is just him playing the Roblox Steal a Brain Rot. That's literally what he's been doing for like his past 30 streams.
So he kind of just like rides the trends and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Paulo got
All right.
terminated on YT, by the way.
He got terminated? Hold up. Holy shit, he did.
Wait,
Fuck.
who are you talking about?
Parlo,
Oh.
person I made my recent video on.
Wait, Parlo got terminated?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yo, serious. I did not see that coming. We're talking about
Yeah.
Steak, but then now we're just focused on like Parlo now.
Alright, back on steak.
Alright, anyway, back to the current topic.
Back to
Actually,
interview.
wait, Epic, are you still recording?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry guys.
So,
We're just gonna keep this as a
we're gonna
small
just take this
scenario.
time as Epic M1 is still thinking about what his question was gonna be. I'm gonna take this time now to not only just show the current DMs of what happened, I'm also gonna show some YouTube tabs that I have currently opened about basically the entire situation. So this right here is when everything first took place. So this is the first ever stream that Steak made about him searching up Bella the Wolf, and then he ended up with my YouTube channel. This is back when I had only 60,000 subs. So he reacted to one of my videos. Here, I'll just play like the first couple seconds here.
Now is the time to get it together with our modular closet system at the lowest prices of the year.
What? Yo, what is going on, guys? Okay, I'm gonna watch this
Damn.
first, and then I'll watch the Belle the Wolf one.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy.
So yeah,
Steve.
basically he just my god. So yeah, basically he just reacts to my packing videos, and then that's when he started, you know, getting in contact with me, as I already showed in previous DMs with Steak. I'm pretty sure already showed in